For today's video, I shall be talking about the social aspect that is different in terms of culture as far as life is concerned in Thailand, and this is part 2 of the series Cultural Shock in Thailand. Without any ado, the first thing which you might find surprising in Thailand is the language. Thai is a tonal language, and intonation is very important. If you intend to say a word and you pronounce it incorrectly, like it might come across with a different meaning, and this might cause a problem. So it's very important for you to be able to pronounce words in Thai correctly. However, the Thais are very nice. If they see you an expert trying to pronounce a word incorrectly, they will be happy to help. But it isn't easy to understand this language as an expert living in Thailand. Such is the case with Mother General, who happens to be one of our sisters from Africa.
In Thailand has practically two different set of people, as I've seen, the ones in the south and the ones in the northeast and in the capital of Thailand. That is the people of Isan, the Muslim people, because in this upper side of Thailand I've met with the people of Isan. That's the real Thai people that they speak only Thai. But down in the southern part of Thailand, I was with the Muslim. You speak Malayu, you speak Arabic, we speak different kind of languages. It wasn't so easy. The journey was a difficult one. That I had to switch in myself so as to meet up.
The second aspect you might find disturbing or surprising as far as Thai culture is concerned is dress. Thai people pay much attention to your outlook, especially when you step out. You should be able to dress appropriately, because Thai people believe that when you dress good, it portrays an aspect of success. All these bikinis, short wears are not allowed, except when you're going to the beach, maybe to swim and do other things. In fact, there are certain parts of Thailand, like the south, where some strict Thai people, like Thai Muslim, will deliberately enforce their dress ethics on expats, just to ensure that people adhere to the dress culture in Thailand or the part of Thailand like South. Again, our sister from Cameroon has this experience which she shared with us.
Living with the people in the south of Thailand wasn't an easy task at all, because most of us that find ourselves there, we are forced to dress like them. We are forced to embrace their culture. We are forced to embrace their religion. Yes, I did that. I did it, and reasons was that I needed to secure and acquire my documents. Because of documents, some of us can do so many things just to stay, because it's not in our country. And if you don't do that, the people will look at you as if you don't love them. But if you dance to their tune and you abide to their custom and their culture and tradition, you will find it that it is just the best.
Finally, an interesting aspect in Thai culture is greetings. Yeah, greeting is associated to social status and age. As an expert, knowing how to greet people appropriately is very important. And the way of greeting here is known as a Y. Yeah, your arms close together at chest level, and you take a little bow. That is how you greet in Thai culture. And there are different positions in which you have to place your hands as far as the Y signs is concerned, and these positions depends on the person's social status or age. Like for the monks, if you intend to greet the monks, your palm should be raised up in between your forehead like that. But with other aspects like students greeting teachers, is up somewhere here. So all this Y sign has its different meaning, and it very much depends on the social status of the person. So those are 3 social aspects that you should take into account if you intend to travel and live in Thailand long term. You think of dress code, you think of the language, and you think of greetings. In my next video, I'll be sharing with you some of the do's and don'ts as far as Thai culture is concerned. It's closely related to cultural shock. Stay tuned to find out more. And if you like the video, please hit the subscribe button. Of course, share with friends and family. See you next time. I love you all.